Here's some background information on the Asch experiment.
Hi, my name's Lindsay.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Leah.
And today we're conducting an experiment with a couple of our peers to model the Asch experiment, and we're trying to see if we can get similar results.
Basically, we're going to have 6 people lined up answering the questions, but 5 of those people are actually actors, including Jenna and me. And our friend CJ is the one who's out of the loop. He doesn't know what's going on, and we're just going to see if he'll conform to everyone else's wrong answers.
We told CJ that this would be a visual perception experiment, but our real goal was to see if CJ, the subject, would conform under pressure from his peers.
These are the participants we used in our study. Danny, one of the actors, walks in first, followed by the test subject, CJ. The remaining actors, Leah, Lindsay, Jenna, and Lily, follow him into the room. We have already explained the situation to our actors by briefing them, but we had them all walk in together and receive a briefing with CJ.
So for this experiment, we're asking you to do a really simple task. Basically, you're just going to look at the exhibit and try to match which circle is the same size as the exhibit.
The first few trials, the actors were told to give the correct answers to create a comfortable environment for the subject.
B.
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 B. B.
After the third trial, actors were told to start giving obvious incorrect answers to see how CJ would react. As expected, he began by giving the answer he thought was right, even against his peers. After repeated trials, he began getting frustrated and began arguing with the other actors.
Are you kidding me? You are retarded. And Danny, you're Asian, you can't see it. Are you everyone else can expect more out of you guys? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this one might be confusing.
B. B. C. C.
A. B. Figure it
Come
out.
on, buddy. It's clearly B.
Figure it out. Figure it out. No, it's A. Okay, it's more B than A. No, it is not. It's A.
It's definitely B.
It's A.
No, it's B.
Eventually, CJ breaks down and begins giving incorrect answers along with the group, even though he knew they were incorrect.
B. 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 B.
B. B.
B. B. B. B.
B. B.
C. 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 C.
C. C.
After the experiment, we explained to CJ what had been going on and our true intentions. We then asked him to give us some feedback on how he felt about the experiment.
Well, I was really frustrated because everyone here gave stupid answers. I mean, I'm not the smartest guy here. I'm also not the dumbest. But, so I gave in to peer pressure because I didn't want to feel like a nerd. So, yeah, this sucked.
So we actually really enjoyed performing this experiment, and it turned out to be really interesting in the beginning to see CJ's reaction when we were all giving the wrong answers, but he knew that he was right, and at first we really weren't sure if he was going to conform.
Knowing CJ, he's usually pretty bold in his beliefs and opinions, so we were really surprised that he ended up conforming in the end. And through this experiment, we really saw that social conformity is a huge part of today's world. And the Asch experiment was done a long time ago, so we weren't sure if it would still apply to the modern world, but it definitely did.
And we saw throughout the video a couple examples of the social conformity, and especially in this peer group where it's like super important because they are good friends. And in theory, that should be a place that you're comfortable and you can be yourself. But as we saw, CJ still felt the need to conform. And we also noticed that 2 of the subjects, Lily and CJ, were both wearing the same color shirt. And then also the girls and guys, when they walked in 2 separate gender groups. So we could see throughout the experiment there were several different ways that social conformity kind of showed up.